without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Precult, who is going to be doing Mort the Chicken with cutscene.
All the cutscene. So many cutscenes and so many chickens. Hey everyone, I'm Recult, and yeah, I'm here to show off a little bit of Mort the Chicken. Actually, most of it, because we're also gonna watch some cutscenes. So I just refound the debug menu that this game has, and apparently we can just go super fast. But this is kind of fun. But this is not what we're here for. We're here for cutscenes, and for that I need to restart the console. Don't worry about that little logo. But what we are worrying about is that we're hopefully gonna boot in one go. Sometimes it doesn't. If we see some more to chicken text, we're in here. Anyway, you're in for a good time. Mortal chicken? Yeah, let's go for it. So I am gonna skip these first two little things. These are like just logos. From now on, we're gonna listen to some lore.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Once again, presenting the controversial videotape received earlier today.
From a mysterious dimension parallel to the Earth, greetings to all round, fuzzy, squishy things. I am Colonel Cubicles, leader of the Bullion. We are speaking to you now to issue an ultimatum. Free the cubes. Free the cubes, or taste our vengeance. You have 24 hours.
We received this tape 23 hours and 50 minutes ago. What does it mean? Our expert joins us. Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in crowd control and alien invasions.
Carl Cockerell, the Bullion. Should we be afraid?
We should always be afraid, Henny, whether a threat is real or not. If any stranger enters your area, remember to cluck hysterically, flap your wings, and run around in circles. We're chickens. That's what we do.
Thank you, Carl Cockerell. For News Center 12, I'm Henny Penny reminding you, if you want bread, you've got to help bake it.
And I'm Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
Oh, they had a video.
You know the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice will play. But what do chickens do when the farmer goes to town? Well, they have themselves a party. Oh, Mort was having the time of his life. Wait a minute, that's not the script.
As you can see, the cube just kidnapped all the chicks, all 151 chicks, who will one day be chickens. Let's get this party started in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, so around these cutscenes, they build a game. And first of all, you hold R1 to run. That's the main speed tech. You just run. Other than that, there are some eggs in the stages with power-ups. We're gonna be abusing a lot of those. I see a magnet that makes me a chick magnet, because we had to make the pun, and a spring to make us jump.
Silence! I bring you horrible news. Silence! Through the miracle of fuzzy video, we, that is I, Cubicles, your leader, have learned that a number of our brethren are kept as slaves by the formless squishy things who live in the universe parallel to our own. They took our cubes. Silence! In retaliation, we took a number of the small squishy things, which we will keep until the cubes are released. Silence! These squishy things have sent a ruthless commando, known as Mort the Chicken, to rescue these small squishy things which we have captured. And he has met with some success. Therefore I, Cubicles, implore you, find this Mort the Chicken. Bounce on him.
All right, so I just wanted to jump in and kind of correct something I said a few minutes ago. So that incentive bid war that is coming up very, very quick, like literally in a few minutes for the next run, is a bid war for the music that we'll be listening to during DuckTales Remastered. So you can pick between the modern or the retro music. And if you want to have a say in what we're listening to, get those donations in. How fun are these cutscenes?
I would say they are the best.
Yeah, these are some
They are,
just
yeah.
entertaining, yeah.
So we're in level 2 Factory Cross. There are 6 chicks spread around. And hey, why not just go around and get them? Nothing too much about the stage. But yeah. All the chicks got snatched, and these news anchors are really, really important.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Panic and pandemonium struck a sleepy farm today as odd cube-like creatures snatched up baby chicks seemingly at random. Henny?
The number of chickens missing is still unknown. Our inability to count has hindered the effort. Chicken?
It all took place here, during the live taping of the popular Mort the Chicken television program. Mort and the wacky gang were apparently in the middle of a good old-fashioned hoedown when disaster struck.
Mort the Chicken himself, in an act of bravery or stupidity, leaped down the well after the chicks.
Why these cubes took the chicks remains a mystery. And there's an even bigger mystery. Henny?
TV's Mort the Chicken. Why would the star of a children's television show leap down a well?
Very unchicken-like.
What got into him? Is he insane?
Is he a hero or in cahoots with these cubes? Joining us for this discussion is Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in television personality analysis and appropriate barnyard behavior. Dr. Cockerell, Mort the Chicken, help, hindrance, menace, hero?
Whatever else he is, Mort is a chicken. As a chicken, he is genetically hardwired for panic. By not panicking, he's betrayed his chicken nature and, by extension, us. If he's part of the problem, in other words, he's a problem.
Bockley University, I hear that's a good school.
So if he's
All the best chickens go
he's
there.
a problem. He's a problem.
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr.
And now we're talking about how Mort
Until our
Chicken
next update, I'm
has
Henny
to be
Penny.
a
Don't
problem.
count those chickens until they're hatched.
And I'm Chicken Little. Never cross the road unless you know why.
I mean, it looks like there's a doctorate of psychiatry from the University of Bockley, so I mean, they would know.
Yeah, if you actually listen to the little music, like, it's really subtle. I didn't pick it up at first as well. But if you listen to the music, we'll hear that later. But yeah, he's apparently listening to a certain tape. We'll look at it later. Also, I tried to make a little jump here, but that didn't go all too well. Yeah, believe it or not, there's actually a platformer behind this masterpiece of just funny cutscenes. And these kicks are they're so good.
Flap and peck and flap and peck.
Yeah, he was watching this. The right chicken there is such a mood. We'll see 2 more of these cutscenes. And I don't know why, but I have a feeling that fast disc speed is turned off, so we will certainly hit estimate, right? But it's worth it. So one thing about the controls for this game, other than, you know, you holding R, you need to jump like way earlier than you think you have to, or the jump will get eaten and you just fall down. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world. Even though there's like an infinite pit around here, you can't actually fall to the bottom because there's just a wind getting you up. And which cutscene is this?
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
The Cube kidnap crisis continues. Joining us live at the barnyard is correspondent Charles Chicken. Charles?
This is Charles Chicken reporting live. I don't like being here. I'm frightened.
Don't worry, that's normal. What's the situation there?
One brave barnyard fowl is going to follow in Mort the Chicken's footsteps.
Don't make me! I don't want to go!
Chicken Cammed exclusive live coverage of the dangerous alternate dimension where our chicks are being held captive.
No, please!
Come on, Mort the chicken did it. He's insane. No! Better him than me. Can I go home now?
Thank you, Charles Chicken. Stay tuned for more live coverage of the ongoing crisis. Until next time, remember, if you're going to flock together, make sure your feathers are similar.
And if you have eggs, always put them in more than one basket. That's a rule of thumb.
What's a thumb?
I don't know.
Poor cameraman, the rope actually ran out. Anyway, welcome to Cathedral, which is one of the bigger early stages. And the big thing about this one is that there are enemies who are there to, I don't know, be in your way. And tricky platforming. If I jump like just late enough, which I didn't, I can actually make it up there without the drill spin. Drill spin is also another piece of tech that will become like super important later around the line. I'm getting that power up there, the spring. Actually, why did I get the spring? I'm getting the other one. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the next cutscene is just us going through the well. I'll give the microphone to Lucky.
Thank you so much. I am enjoying this run so much, and I'm loving seeing Mort making it rain there, which does remind me we do have those 2 incentives open, and one of them is going to be closing really soon. So you can choose the music for DuckTales Remastered, and you can choose between the retro or the modern. We also have extra boss fight in Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. So that'll be coming up later on. And if you want to see Weiss Super Boss get beat, then you can also put your donations in for that incentive. These donations are going towards Little Warriors. Prevent-A-Thon 5 is in support of Little Warriors, a Canadian-based charity. Your donations are processed in Canadian dollars, but if you live in a different country, your donations will automatically be converted for you. If you want to see sort of a rate of exchange for US dollars and British pounds, you can type !rate in the chat.
Thank you.
The greatest collection of dance hits ever made. You get Funky Chicken by the Chickadelics, Shake Your Tail Feather by Cogburn and the Coops, Got to Get My Talons on You by the artist formerly known as Rooster, Baby 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 by Baby Chick, Oh Baby Baby by Chick Baby, Baby Baby Oh Baby by Baby Baby, I Wear Funny Hats by Weird Al Chikovich, and much, much more.
I love Baby Baby Oh Baby. It's my favorite song on this album. Sorry, I had to...
All the classics.
Yeah, I had to delay going into this cutscene just because that cutscene is like one of the better ones.
It was worth the wait.
It was absolutely worth the wait. Yeah, so another really small detail for this stage specifically, there are 3 little... ice stages, and all of the chicks have a little hat to keep them warm. They didn't go in with a hat. The cubes who kidnapped them. They're so nice to them.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
What's it all about? Why are they taking our chicks? Are they as afraid of us as we are of them? Why is the portal to their world at the bottom of a well? Let's get some answers from our resident expert, author of Your Inner Egg, Who Needs to Fly, and The Coop of Tomorrow, Dr. Carl Cockerell.
Carl Cockerell, these cubes, our chicks, explanation?
Henny, it could be just as simple and harmless as it seems. These cubes have always been down there, shy but curious. When they heard our youngsters laughing and having a good time, maybe they just came up to see what the fuss was about.
So why did they kidnap the chicks?
Well, maybe they haven't been kidnapped. Maybe they're just having a sleepover. Maybe they made a play date.
But what if this well has somehow become a gateway to another dimension, a dimension composed entirely of cubes?
That's ridiculous, Henny. If you're going to indulge in random speculation, which is my job, by the way, you might as well say that we're all just images on a screen being manipulated by large featherless bipeds in some kind of video game. How do you like that?
Huh? Thank you, Carl Cockerell.
Now, back to your regular programming.
So close. Yo, I'm a large featherless biped. That is true. That is so true. So a really difficult stage. We just get this one chick and then we go. Which cutscene? Oh yeah, the mood one. Alrighty. So, Feel a Cube is a longer stage, but it's really funny. I'm just gonna say that there is a little bazooka at the end of the stage. Just look at the little chicks that I'm collecting because it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. I'll wait with heading it over to the... how many stages is that? In 3 stages, I'll give it back to you, Lucky. However, here are the heat-seeking... the heat-seeking chicks. I don't know why. I don't grab this in runs. Like actual runs where we also do not watch. But in a marathon, it's kind of important to show this off. They just go out, destroy enemies. Unfortunately, it does make the getting to the end a little bit slow. There. Yeah, this game is pretty on point. Ice slide. Nothing happening here. Actually, yeah, there's nothing too much happening in this scene. Lucky! What can you tell me more about the marathon? Why are we here?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard right now. Like, oh man, he's gonna throw back to me and I'm gonna be laughing because this is amazing. You know what else is amazing? We're only $10 away from 1,000. Oh my goodness. I've been manifesting it and I think y'all are gonna make it happen. One of their donations that is getting us closer. We have $25 from Nanaki Ami. Reichelt, I am mortified that I'm listening to these puns again. Good luck on the run, and let's raise money for an awesome cause. Hope everyone is having a cracking good time.
Thank you so much. It was also an honor meeting you. Also, little notes to both chat and tech. This cutscene has a lot of flashing images, so if you're sensitive to rapidly flashing images, look away for this one.
Don't you, chicken?
Oh yes, Henny. Gosh, you know it feels like yesterday when we first met. Here at the scene of NASA Propulsion Laboratory, where the ever-so-publicized rocket sled is about to be tested. Joining me live is the test pilot. They call him Mortimer Chicken. Even though you're terrified, Mortimer, you're a better chicken than me. You wouldn't catch me in a rocket sled going 500 miles an hour. Where do you get the guts? Okay, here we go. They're strapping him in. There seems to be a little resistance. Okay, a lot of resistance. Mortimer is strapped in, and we're ready to go. I can see the engineers running around. They're almost ready. And there's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, blast off! And there it goes, over 500 miles per hour with the world's bravest chicken at the helm. The force is incredible. Let me tell you, most chickens would be stone cold dead after a ride like that. What a ride. Baby Mort felt so lucky to be alive that nothing scares him anymore. He'll probably be dead soon, but until then, we'll admire him.
I think Mort's adorable. I'm Henny Penny.
And I'm Chicken Little. Now back to the game, already in progress.
And those were the flashing images. Back to video gaming. Alrighty, so this is the second stage, which would also like an actual speed threat. The drill. For whatever reason, the drill gives you a little bit more height when you're trying to jump, which I'll be using on the not here, but from this block going back over the wall. Perfect. Yeah, you can't actually make it on there, but the drill just gives you that little boost that you need. It's also good. Highland Stew. Glass Towers has a good.
Be on the lookout for this duck. He is presumed armed. I mean, winged. And very dangerous.
Yeah, puns. Oh, I should have had a donation incentive for dad jokes. There's dad jokes in this game, and I'm not sorry. Oh, please. This is one of the more hated stages in the speedrunning community for multiple reasons. There was also a different order in how I do things generally, but I completely forgot the how and the what's, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So for whatever reason, this is one of those examples where I do a drill pack, And it's like a 50-50 whether I make it all the way to the bottom or not. I'd say a 50-50, but I'm like, the odds are doing quite well right now. I'm not gonna say this is good, but it's definitely... I wouldn't think to reset here, even though I hardly ever reset because I like doing runs. I like finishing them. And this is one of those stages which is a big reset point just because of how random it is. I don't know if there's like any skill to it or not.
So, Doctor, what part of the chicken does the nugget come from, exactly?
Oh, that's also a really important cutscene. The nugget cutscene. Alright, Space Bridge is a somewhat longer stage. So that's 6 stages, and I'm just hoping that these chicks will encourage you all. Can we cross the 1,000 Canadian dollar threshold? Can we do that this run? That would make me be honored so much.
I really think we can. Yeah. I think we can.
No, we can. We can.
Yeah.
We totally can. All right.
Totally.
One of the bigger stages. This is chicks. There are 36 chicks in this one, which is way more than any other stage. And you can only have 12 at the same time, so I need to make 3 trips. I have the magnet one, the magnet power up, and I am definitely gonna like go as fast as possible. Wait for this chick. Get those. And something I haven't said yet is that I do not want to pick up stars or coins because that delays the end, especially in this stage. But I'm doing a little wrong warp that warps me immediately into the well from downstairs, skipping, getting all those coins, saving about 12 seconds. That is a strat found by Tracy, and we are forever in her debt. The garden, however, is also a pretty fun cutscene. There hasn't been a lot of cutscenes. There's like 2 left. And yeah, from here on out, the game actually becomes a little bit more difficult. I am on a timer right now. There's a chick here. And there's a really difficult jump I want to make at the end. It's not consistent, but we all have to go fast. So I did not make it. There's like a chick. Whoopsie. There was a chick there, and if I'm like close enough, I can actually attract it to me. Unfortunately, not only did he did not get attracted to me, I also ran out of magnet power and spring power. That's why I'm doing the. I actually forgot that I don't have the magnet anymore while talking about it. So I had to take the long way around, but it's fine. It's a marathon run. Alrighty. What is this?
Peck. Now scratch.
Don't forget your breathing. Alrighty. I see something happening. How about... Yeah. Do you have something to read? Because I believe that you do.
I bet I do. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we did it! We did it, chat! Oh my goodness! We have $10 from Oregon Mike, who says, I never snipe anything, so I decided to snipe this. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Mike. That donation brought us to 1,000 Canadian dollars in support of Little Warriors. And possibly decided the bid war for the next run, but there's still time. You could decide it again. Thank you everyone for being so incredible.
Yes, thank you so much. It means a lot that it happened in the Mort run, in the chicken run. And all of a sudden there's a boss fight. Yeah, we had many of those, right? No. So this fight is a random one as well. So imagine having a really good run and then this happens. So I'm gonna go forward a little bit, which is bad luck. This fight is like trying to keep him in one place. as well as waiting for him to actually come up with those like light blue colored blocks, because only those can like be redirected at him. But this was a good one. I would pass with this. And then the last boss is Cube Face. I just have to throw these dice to him. I was waiting there purposefully because I don't want to go too fast. He does have iframes, even though he doesn't blink a lot. Time is coming up in a little bit. There will be one more cutscene after that, and then we're gonna party like it's 1699. Time.
GG's. Wow, that was fun. You told me that it was going to be hinged, and you did not disappoint. So,
one more cutscene though.
Jay,
The soft, squishy things,
one more cutscene.
chickens, had kidnapped cubes from our world. But we've now learned that these cubes are not cubes at all. Well, they are cubes, but they're not cubes, if you know what I mean. They're food for a larger squishy thing with split hooves called a cow. I don't pretend to understand it. All I know is the danger is over. Here to explain it is our leader, Cubicles.
Silence! Oh, okay, you weren't talking. It is I, Cubicles. We have engaged in a great war with the soft, squishy things we know as chickens. I believed that these chickens had imprisoned certain of our kind. This was my bad. Funny story, these were not real living cubes, but stacks of food that looked like cubes. Like tofu or marshmallows. They are called hay bales or hay stacks. They are inanimate, not alive at all. They are eaten by cows, a larger, soft, squishy thing. So, I almost got us all killed for nothing. Joke's on us. Sorry about that. But all's well that ends well. Can I still be your leader? Silence? Well, okay then, but we could have been in danger. If we had been in danger... Oh, never mind, I am so out of it.
Silence? Cubicles is such an awesome boss. Yeah. So yeah, thank you all so much for donating and letting us watch these fantastic cutscenes. This is just a little highlight reel of some like older footage of the game, I guess. I'm gonna sign it off right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Recalled. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Recalled, like it's spelled under me. Other than that, you're watching Prevent-A-Thon. I'm actually going to give it back because I have the weird decency of like taking over the host role, so I'm going to give it back over to Lucky. I'm sorry for making it so difficult for you because of all the cutscenes. Hope you don't mind.
You know, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you so much. This was awesome, and you didn't make it difficult on me at all. You made it a lot of fun. You know what? Too much fun is making me a little bit dehydrated, so we are going to cut to a very quick break, and then we will be coming to our next run, so don't run away too far.